It was a dark night, and the moonlight lit up a lonely road through a dense forest. Arjun was driving home late, thinking about his father's mysterious death years ago. Suddenly, his car's headlights caught a woman standing by the road. She wore a beautiful red sari, and her beauty was unlike anything he had ever seen. Arjun stopped his car and rolled down the window. "Do you need a lift?" he asked, trying to stay calm. The woman hesitated, as if unsure. But then, with a small nod, she got into the car. Her presence filled the car with a strange energy that made Arjun feel both nervous and excited. As they drove, Arjun couldn't stop talking. He told her about his life, his dreams, and his father's tragic death. The woman, a witch named Naisha, stayed quiet, listening. For the first time in her life, she felt something strange, an unfamiliar warmth in her cold, dark heart. "Where should I drop you?" Arjun asked after a while. Naisha gave him directions to a small house deep in the forest. When they reached, she got out and turned to him. "Thank you," she said softly. "Goodbye," Arjun said with a smile and drove away, leaving Naisha feeling something she had never felt before. That night, Naisha couldn't stop thinking about him. She remembered his voice, his smile, and his kind words. She tried to use her magic to find him but couldn't. Every night, she went back to the same road, hoping to see him again. But he never came. A month passed. On a full moon night, Naisha stood on the road as usual. This time, Arjun's car appeared. Her heart raced with joy, but when the car stopped, she saw he wasn't alone. A group of men got out with him, holding strange objects and chanting something. Before she could move, Naisha felt a powerful force trapping her. Her beautiful face disappeared, revealing her true form, her sunken eyes, sharp claws, and hollow frame. Arjun stepped forward with a cold smile. "I've waited for this moment," he said. "You killed my father. Now, it's your turn to die." Naisha stared at him in shock. She tried to fight back, but the men's spells were too strong. As flames surrounded her, she looked at Arjun one last time and whispered, "I loved you." For a moment, Arjun hesitated. But his anger won, and he let the fire consume her. Her screams echoed through the forest until there was silence. What Arjun didn't know was that when Naisha died, her powers passed on to him. Over the next month, strange things began to happen. He heard whispers in the wind and felt a strange energy inside him. On the next full moon, Arjun found himself on the same road, dressed in black. This time, he was the one luring a woman into his car with his charm. By the end of the night, he had killed her, taking her life force. Without realizing it, Arjun had become a wizard, cursed to continue Naisha's dark deeds. The curse of the red sari lived on, now through him.
If you like this video, subscribe our channel.